lesson 19, add, subtract, common denominator. Let's just say like denominators here. That'll be quicker. Like denominators. Okay, I think that's supposed to be an add. No, that's a Y. That is a Y up there. Okay, and these have 4s up in them. Okay, let's put our like terms together. What can we put together? We've got 1x plus 3x. What you got? 4x. You've got minus 6y. You have no more 6y, so you have minus 6y over 6x to the 4th. Every problem reduces. You cannot cancel if you don't factor. Factor. Binomials, look for GCF first. What is the GCF on this one? 2. 2x minus 3y over 6x to the 4th. What cancels? Okay, this can't cancel unless the whole thing cancels. I don't see a 2x minus 3y down there. The 2 and the 6, and I'm left 2x minus 3y. If you want to put it in parentheses, you can, over 3x to the 4th. Like here, I can't cancel any x's. I can't. Here's your canceling. When you make it multiplication, get all your canceling done there. These two will probably be your best. I think I can get them all. X minus 2 over 4x squared plus 20x minus, put a star by this one, ladies and gentlemen, x plus 2 over 4x squared. And they love to get you on this on the ACT. Big numerator out here, and we're saying x minus 2. That just has a 1 in front of it if you put it in parentheses. Minus, parentheses, x plus 2. You're subtracting that whole thing. Everybody wants to make the x negative, but they forget that's an Algebra 1 basic concept. That's a pre-algebra concept. You've got to distribute that negative 1. 4x squared. We could go ahead and factor that now. We'll do it in the next step. Okay, so let's distribute on the top. I'm going to put it all in there because everybody misses this. So I have x minus 2. We're going to distribute that negative 1. Negative x minus 2. That's where everybody misses it, right there. I'll factor this in the next step. So my x minus x is gone. What's negative 2 minus 2? Negative 4. Okay, now what's the GCF on the bottom? 4x. I know it, and I don't know. Yesterday, someone will want me to. There is a program to find GCF. I'm sorry. If you're in honors, if you're in any algebra 2, you do not need a program to find the biggest number that will go into 4 and 20. Now, what's the only thing that cancels? The 4. That 4's gone. Now, remember, that's a negative 1. Now, most of the time, they probably won't put the negative on the top. They'll probably put it out front. You know, a lot of times they write the negative in front of the fraction bar, and you've got an x and an x plus 5. You can distribute that if you want to, but you don't necessarily have to. Or we could do, I better go and put negative 1 over x squared plus 5x. Okay, number 3 is just same thing, but it's a common, it's a pre-algebra mistake, so we don't want to make that. 4 over 4x squared plus 24x minus 4x over 4x squared plus 24x. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write my denominator. Okay, these are not like terms. You know that since pre-algebra. 4 minus 4x. I would not commute that. I would not put that negative 4x at the front. Everything reduces. The top has a GCF, the bottom has a GCF. What's the top's GCF? 4 times. Okay, when you take a 4 out, what do you have left over? 4 times what is 4? 1 minus x. Now, we will need to talk about these, I don't know what they call them, but and I usually stay away from those, and this one factors like that one up there, 4x times x plus 6. Only thing that cancels are the 4s. That, because we just need to do one more. Oh, I can't read my writing. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus. I think it's a minus. Minus 5. I'd written a plus and then I erased it. Over 2m squared minus m minus 1 plus m plus 3. Now, notice I have not tried to reduce anything. I don't know that we've had one. Yeah, like right here. We could have taken out the 4 and canceled the 4s and cancel here, but you would no longer have common denominators. You don't want to ever cancel, like up there. I didn't want to cancel the 4 and the 6. It's still the same it's always been. Okay. M plus m is 2m. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. And on the bottom, you've got the 2m squared minus m minus 1. Now, the top has a GCF of 2. Just write it down. You can digest it, I think. This one, that's prime, so it's going to be 2m and m. They're going to have to be 1s. Now, we got to figure out which way we can get a negative 1 out of it. This one is 1m, and this one is 2m. Now, how can I get a negative 1 out of that? 1m, 2m. Which one of these has to be negative and which one positive? Negative 2m, positive 1m. Now, look where they go. The positive goes there. The negative goes there. That helps because what cancels? M minus 1s are gone. And if you miss the signs, nothing will cancel. And I'm telling you, every one of your classwork, you add, subtract, then you reduce, and every one of them reduce.